will begin in about 5 minutes. At this time, please silence all cell phones, tablets, and other electronic devices. Will our ball players or teachers of the year please make your way to the dugout backstage. If you're social media savvy, please remember to use hashtag Lex1TOY when sharing photos and memories from tonight's event. Thank you and enjoy the celebration.
put it on that board.
All right, team, this is it, the big night. It's time to celebrate you, our amazing Teachers of the Year. Educators are a lot like baseball players. You catch the curveballs, you dive for the line drives, you set up the pitches, and you swing for the fences. Public education is as iconic as baseball. Am I not right? Education involves teamwork, dedication, hard work, talent, motivation. But even deeper, education is all about love. Love for our profession, love for our school, love for our colleagues, and most of all, love for our students. And sure, we've all been there. It's the bottom of the ninth, bases loaded, and you're up to bat. As Hank Aaron once said, if you keep your eye on the ball, you can accomplish anything. And as Yogi Berra said, it ain't over till it's over. You are smart, you are unique, you are creative, and you are capable. And you are important. You're an educator. Now let's get out there and empower our kids!
Fans, welcome to the Performing Arts Center at Lexington High School, or known tonight as Lexington One's Empowered Stadium. Tonight's game wouldn't be possible without the talented and dedicated teachers we are celebrating this evening. We're honored to have them on our team. Before we meet our players for tonight, we want to introduce you to a few important people. Making the calls on the field tonight is our umpire and medical and middle student, Hudson Freeman. As you saw during this pep talk, our head coach for tonight's game, Lexington Elementary Assistant Principal and former District Teacher of the Year, Albert Robertson. Last but not least, we'd like to introduce and invite to the stage our General Manager and leader who oversees all aspects of the game at Lexington One, our esteemed Superintendent, Dr. Jarita Postleway. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now the moment you've all been waiting for, and don't be shy when you won't be. Show your support for our players. We want to hear you. Here's your starting lineup for the home team, our team, the Lexington One Teachers of the Year. Leading off tonight is Beechwood Middle History teacher, Jason McCullough. Swinging for the distance is Carolina Springs Elementary gifted and talented teacher, Dr. Tamila Chet. Behind home plate, catching fastballs is Carolina Springs Middle Librarian, Sarah Jorgensen. Rounding third base is Central Elementary third grade teacher, Crystal Mills. Up to that every day for kids is Deerfield Elementary special education teacher, Brian Brent. running the bases, which is good for the playground, Fort Pond Elementary kindergarten teacher, Jennifer White. Meeting home runs every day, Gilbert Elementary Counselor, Mackenzie Hall. Meeting also in first base tonight, Gilbert High Science teacher, Lisa Will. Catching line drive barehanded, Gilbert Middle School Counselor, Alex Biedenball. Stealing home, Lake Murray Elementary Special Education teacher, Katie Mango. Knocking power balls in right field, Lakeside Middle French teacher, Tiffany Beal. Pitching unhittable knuckleballs, Lexington Elementary, third grade teacher, Aaron McMillan. Catching pop flies at center, Lexington High School English teacher, Megan Small. Hitting in the park home runs, and actually a former pro baseball player himself. Lexington Technology Center firefighting instructor, Tony Vieira. Throwing 100-mile-per-hour fastballs, Middleton Elementary's fifth grade teacher, Neil Nadparty. Keeping your eyes on the ball, Middleton English language arts teacher, Trudy Montgomery. The quickest shortstop in town, Midway Elementary first grade teacher, Hope Lloyd. Throwing strikes and shutting out batters, Oak Grove Elementary kindergarten teacher, Harley Shelton. Catching curveballs left and right, Hilliard Elementary resource teacher, Casey Hill. Diving in the outfield, Pilgrim High School science teacher, Beth Randall Fuller. Our cleanup batter tonight, Billy Middle Interventionist, Christopher Johnson. Running hard those 90 feet, Lexington Elementary's Jenny Taylor, a teacher for the Multilingual Learner Program. Miss Jenny Taylor. Throwing pitches in the strike zone, putting the middle teacher, Lori McCauley. Taking away home runs in the warning track, Red Bank Elementary Spanish immersion teacher, Maria Savion Andoni. Our slugger for tonight, Riverbluff High School counselor, Joe Ben Watson. Clearing up the bases, Rocky Creek Elementary third grade teacher, Paula Heindel. Protecting the diamond, the South Elementary special education teacher, Kim Lewis. Throwing balls to the upper deck, White Road Elementary first grade teacher, Rhonda Sheldon. Making ball sink through the net, White Road High School teacher, Cheryl Felder. Tonight's closer throwing handling strikes, right on middle interventionist, Suzette Hawkins. New Providence Elementary's Andrew Brooks did not be with us tonight, but let's make sure to honor his achievements. Ladies and gentlemen, New Providence Elementary's Andrew Brooks. Ladies and gentlemen, one last time, let's cheer on our amazing team for winning Teacher of the Year. Now at this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your caps as we honor America with the presentation of our nation's colors by the Pilgrim High School Junior ROTC and the singing of our national anthem by the Gilbert High School Chamber Choir. Ladies and gentlemen, let's turn it over to our head coach, Albert Robertson, to get this game started. And remember, let's empower our kids.
Welcome to Lexington One's annual Teacher of the Year celebration. Let's give them one more round. Our theme tonight is Welcome to the Big Leagues. Before we get started, let's give a big round of applause to our man behind the mic, our announcer, Bryson Williams, assistant principal at Lexington High School. I'm Albert Robertson, Lexington Elementary School Assistant Principal, and 2014-15 District Teacher of the Year. But tonight, I'm honored to be the coach for tonight's game. I'm so excited to help recognize 31 of the finest educators in the game of public education. The 31 educators you just saw are shining examples of what makes our schools and our community great. What makes Lexington County School District 1 a grand slam. Our educators work tirelessly to meet their team or students where they are individually in their classrooms. They collaborate with other educators and staff members, talking strategies and planning for the next big play or the next big game. And remember, like baseball managers, educators look to their students' future as as they work to build content knowledge and skill sets for years of learning. It's more than just building for that year, it's building for the future in their school, community, and district, for students to win at their education every single year. That's a lot of balls to juggle, right? These educators are players, coaches, and managers. They motivate students, help them to become successful citizens of our world, and inspire them to be better themselves in every way. To our Teachers of the Year and all our Lexington One educators, you change lives. Thank you for the amazing job you do day in and day out. So now, educators, we're going to make sure we're all seated, and we're going to sit back and relax. It's your time to bask in your success. Let's give them one more round of applause. As you saw during the presentation at home plate, each school-level Teacher of the Year received a beautiful framed print. In addition, they also received a plaque for their classroom door, a check for $200, and gifts provided by our generous donors. You may also notice our team jersey, which was custom-made for each school-level Teacher of the Year. So if you notice that school colors are on the back, the number of years teaching, it says 1 for me. But it works because Lexington won. And the jersey features the educator's last name, school college, the number, and the number of years they have spent in the classroom. While our teachers return to their fans in the stands, let's give another round of applause to Killian High JROTC, who helped with the presentation of the class. As well as the presentation of our nation's colors, and the Gilbert High Chamber Choir for the singing, the beautiful singing of our national anthem. We will see this group later tonight as well. Did you know that today happens to be a special day in Major League Baseball? It's opening day. Makes sense, right? So in honor of that, we want to make this an authentic baseball experience. All 30 teams, my understanding is, played today. I missed a couple of the games, I must admit. But I would like to introduce somebody very important. Joining us on my left is Lexington One retiree Miss Camille, also known as Cornmeal Jones. And she is our skating organist tonight. Miss Jones will provide some fun and comedic relief tonight as she keys some iconic baseball tunes. So, crowd, you have a job tonight. Don't be shy. Join in as you hear a tune played. Let's practice. Miss Jones, take it away. Wow, y'all are great at that. We'll keep working on it tonight. Now let's get ready for the next time Miss Jones plays a tune on the keyboard, okay? So let's oh, that was good. As a former Teacher of the Year, I know that these individuals had to go through a very strenuous process, much like the baseball draft, in the quest to become the district's newest Teacher of the Year. All 31 school-level Teachers of the Year completed written applications. 5 teams of judges, 3 elementary, 1 middle, and 1 high school, read and scored these applications using an established rubric. The 2 highest scores from each team of judges became our top 10 finalists. Yes, we are at the next inning of the night when we get to meet our top 10 finalists. If you have been to any of our Teacher of the Year celebrations in the past, you might remember how we would show a video of our finalists teaching in the classroom. We all know they're great educators, right? I mean, they are Teachers of the Year. So, with that being said, finalists, we have a surprise for you. You may recall, we asked you to list a few people. Oh, that's a lot going on. Thank you for doing that. Maybe these people are current or future students, former students, colleagues, parents, or others who have made a difference in your teaching career. Well, now you get to hear from them. And how you have made a difference in their lives. After your video, please make your way to the stage to meet Dr. Postlewaite on home plate as she presents you with your top 10 finalist trophy. Audience, please hold your applause after each video as we will learn more about the finalists. Trust me, you will get a chance to cheer them on.
Her teaching was really memorable with the way she would teach the class. It was very interactive. And also she has been supporting me through my career goals in law enforcement.
Dr. Jett just has a passion for making kids think outside the box and really push kids to be the best that they can be.
I think she genuinely cares about her students and the people that she teaches. And I think she's a very good teacher.
Dr. Jett is the kind of teacher that you always hope to get. She's fun and engaging. She loves her students and definitely puts them first and their needs.
Teaching is really hard, but she makes it seem like it's very easy and that learning is very easy, and she's always there if someone's falling behind.
She has done a tremendous job teaching ELA for many years, and really this year challenged kids in her new position as the Eagles teacher. Just pushed kids and really created a fun but really challenging learning environment for kids.
You can tell she cares about her kids and their career and their goals. She's just all around a really good person.
Dr. Tamala Jett believes that children are born with interests in the world around them. Because of this, she takes pride in providing a safe environment that allows students to experience continued learning and opportunities to acquire through personal and natural experiences. Dr. Jett empowers her students by giving them a voice and a sense of importance and value. She also encourages them to dream big and builds their confidence. Dr. Jett also teaches the importance of perseverance, helping her students face challenges head-on. By doing this, her students know that she supports them and will work alongside them to achieve their dreams. Thank you, Dr. Tamala Jett from Carolina Springs Elementary School. Next up to the plate is our next top 10 finalist, Mackenzie Hall from Gilbert Elementary School.
She helped me a lot with my friendships, and that was very, very helpful. She made me understand that it's okay to feel things and how to express my feelings when I need to.
She is just truly an amazing educator. She doesn't just care about the students that are in her care, she cares about her families. She cares about her work colleagues. She is a server.
Mackenzie's lessons are always interactive and encourage cooperative learning. She would not hesitate to put an octopus puppet on her head or strut around the classroom doing the chicken dance if it engaged her students and helped them retain the lesson.
She's the total package. I mean, she's all about kids. She puts kids first. She works hard and works tirelessly to make sure that she's not only building relationships with them, but she's helping problem solve. She builds the relationships with community members as well and families that she works with. So she just goes over and above.
She has a great heart, and she has that passion to help people and make them feel good and be happy.
A school counselor who strives to be a champion for all students inside and outside of school, Mackenzie Hall prides herself in helping her students carry their invisible backpacks, the students' mental health load that sometimes we cannot see. Ms. Hall says she has learned to listen 3 times as much as she speaks, and taking the time to truly listen to students and their colleagues is beneficial and creates positive impacts. Ms. Hall devotes herself to providing high-quality instruction that aims to give students the knowledge and skills necessary to improve their overall well-being and overcome barriers to their success. Thank you, Mackenzie Hall from Gilbert Elementary School. For our next finalist, let's meet Katie Handel from Lake Murray Elementary, who's ready to catch this curveball.
See how to start, read the finest, the social studies.
Katie is the best that there is. She teaches the most fragile children in our school, and she welcomes them with open arms every single day, always has a wonderful smile on her face, and makes those kids feel like they are all in and on campus every single day.
She's the best person ever.
Katie is very selfless, and she has even done things outside of the classroom to help her children. She started a special needs soccer camp that she's doing. She does a special needs preschool during the summertime because she knows that there's just not those opportunities out there for all children.
She has a heart for education. She has a heart for her students that she serves. She has a heart for not just helping the students in her classroom, but also for helping those in our school. And she's the same no matter what. So if you look, whenever you see Katie Handel, that is exactly who she is, and we just love her.
He's the best teacher in the whole entire world.
Ever since she was a preschooler, becoming a teacher has been Katie Handel's dream career. She also has had a heart for individuals with disabilities since she was a young child. She knows how important the future is for these students and their families. That is why in her classroom she provides preschool students the tools they need to be successful in both kindergarten and beyond. She also works tirelessly to promote the inclusion of children with disabilities in general education within her classroom, school, and beyond. Ms. Handel is a team player who believes that communication, collaboration, and perseverance are essential to being personally and professionally successful. Thank you, Katie Handel from Lake Murray Elementary School. Wow, I'm blown away, and we've only met 3 of our 10 finalists. Whew, I think we need a parade. The Lexington One team is not just made up of educators and administrators. Our board of trustees are valuable members of our school district. Their support allows our teachers, staff members, and students to thrive. We have a few of them in the audience tonight, but I would like to honor the entire board as well. If you would, turn up the lights, and please stand when I call your name, board members. Our board chair, Ms. Anne Marie Green. Our vice chair, Ms. Catherine Henson. Our secretary, Ms. Beth Sheely. Michael Anderson. Ms. Katie McCown. Dr. Brent Powers. And Mr. Chris Rice. We could also not do what we do without our other managers, our senior leadership team. Join me in welcoming Interim Chief Student Services Officer, Clark Cooper. Chief Academic Officer, Mary Gaskins. Chief Communications Officer, Libby Ruth. Chief Human Resources Officer, Devonna Price. Chief Technology and Innovation Officer, Dr. Thomas Rivers. Interim Chief Operations Officer, Matt Warren.
The reason why she is my favorite teacher is because she was very nice and kind, and she helped me through so much. Every time I see her, I get so excited.
In the classroom, she is always working one-on-one and in small groups with the students. She gets to know them personally. She uses the students' strengths as tools to encourage them to improve.
I wasn't that good at math when we first started the grade, but she helped me with those games and teaching us, and so now I know my multiplication facts.
She has made an impact on me and so many others because she just makes learning look so much fun, make it seem effortless, and is an inspiration to all who she encounters.
Erin really goes above and beyond when it comes to engaging her students and really trying to ignite their passion for learning. She reaches out in ways and knows each and every child that she works with personally and what they need to be successful. And that includes children who are no longer her students.
She makes learning very easy.
Erin McMillan has wanted to be a teacher since she was a small child. When it was time to begin her career as an educator, she interviewed at the same school she attended as a child, fulfilling her dream of becoming a teacher. She says one of her greatest contributions to education is her passion for literacy and growing a love of literacy in her students. A lifelong learner herself, Ms. McMillan strives to be open-minded and will try new things to help students grow in her classroom. Ms. McMillan hopes that what she models for her students daily inspires them to think critically, persevere, and take risks in their learning for a lifetime. Thank you, Erin McMillan from Lexington Elementary School. Now, diving in the outfield is Lexington High School's Megan Small, our next Teacher of the Year finalist.
She's one of the best teachers I've ever had, ever. She's so sweet and she really cares about all of her students' opinions, and if one of her students has an idea, she lets them talk it out and think through their thoughts.
She really embraces that idea of getting kids to really love what they're reading, to see themselves in the books, to see themselves in the content, and she sits with them, she reads with them, she does all of the work with them. She's just a really supportive, innovative teacher in the classroom.
I'm learning from her all the time, and whenever I go watch her teach, I get excited about reading and writing and literature and the experiences that the kids have. I wish all students could have Megan.
I can tell that she really cares about her students. She's got this patience about her that I can tell that she just kind of allows these kids to just kind of develop.
Really appreciated her in my life and really appreciated her as a teacher, and how much she's influenced me in reading and writing and just life in general.
Megan Small's classroom is a safe place with a community of learners where students are heard and valued, aren't afraid to take risks, and are excited about learning. Ms. Small knows there is joy in learning and believes it is educators' responsibility to model and encourage it. She learns alongside her students, modeling for them that learning is never done, and that's the fun part. By modeling her own enthusiasm for learning, she has created an environment in her classroom where students are empowered to voice their ideas, continue to ask questions, and become lifelong learners. She believes that all students can develop a love of learning. They just need to be shown how to do it. Thank you, Megan Small from Lexington High School. Our next top 10 finalists up to bat from Meadow Glen Middle School is Trudy Montgomery.
She was so nice and so welcoming, and then once you got to know her, it was just so much fun.
She deserves everyone to know how much of an amazing educator she is in person as well. At Meadow Glen, we have a Habits of Success statement that we say, I'm a tenacious leader who communicates and collaborates with integrity, and that is the definition of Miss Trudy Montgomery.
She's an amazing person. She's an amazing teacher. She's taught my children, and she's taught all the ones that were my children's friends, and I can tell you, equally across the board, I think she finds each student's path, because every student has a different path, and she finds that connection with each student that she connects with, and that is probably her best attribute. She doesn't put one plan in place for the whole classroom. She finds a plan for each student and then applies it that way.
You don't have to have a title to be a leader, and Trudy Montgomery is a servant leader. She is an amazing teacher. She challenges and inspires and supports all at the same time.
A very wonderful, kind person, and she also has helped multiple students and teachers and peers and even people above her, and she is just, she's great. She's amazing.
After being the brother's teacher for her childhood, when it came time to make a career choice, Trudy Montgomery decided that teaching was the only choice to make. It was something she loved for years. Her biggest accomplishment in her teaching career are the relationships she forms with her students. She is proud that her former students know they can reach out any time for help in reaching their goals. In her classroom, Ms. Montgomery's goal is to empower students to comfortably participate in discussion with others while supporting their thinking with evidence. She is a perpetual education student who loves to learn more about learning and share what she has learned with her students and colleagues. Thank you, Trudy Montgomery from Meadow Glen Middle School. As we announced earlier, Mr. Andrew Brooks couldn't be with us tonight, but we wanted to share his video with you. So please sit back and learn more about this amazing educator.
He really made a connection with a lot of his students because we didn't know him as a teacher. We knew him as a friend. He was someone that we were looking forward to seeing and looking forward to learning from.
It truly is contagious to see him as he's on the playground with the kids or in the classroom, or as kids are transitioning, high-fiving them in the hallway, having those tough talks at times too, but the kids are so in love with him as a teacher that those tough talks come across very easily for him, and they just really admire what he does.
Mr. Brooks fosters a great environment for learning in his classroom, and he is very inspiring. He's passionate about what he does, and sometimes they're learning and they don't even realize that they're learning.
I think Mr. Brooks represents what everybody looks for in an incredible teacher, someone who nurtures, someone who cares, someone who's willing to try new things and to push children's creativity, someone who just has a sense of how to make every child feel important and how to make every child feel successful.
Thank you. Thank you for 4th grade. Thank you for being there when I didn't know a lot of stuff.
The desire to be a positive role model to children and to help foster students' love of learning and the sciences are the greatest contributing factors to Andrew Brooks becoming a teacher. He says one of the best feelings is running into former students who are pursuing a career in the sciences or reminiscing on the fun, engaging learning environment that he helps to provide. For Mr. Brooks, joy comes from watching students smile and beam with pride because they worked through a problem and figured out how to achieve success. Let's give him a little round of applause. Let's hear it one more time to these amazing top 10 finalists. I don't know how this happened. All the excitement, it must have been the organ, all of that. But I forgot to introduce one of our SL team members, and I apologize for that. Our Chief Baseball Team Money Manager, Chief Financial Officer, Jennifer Miller. Time for another timeout. I think I might Mid-Carolina Electric Cooperative, Palmetto State Teachers Association, Rhodes Graduation, Salsaritas of Lexington, and the Mungo Company. If you visit any of these businesses, please thank them for supporting teachers and education in our communities. Thank you so much, businesses. Along with donor gifts and a $200 check from Lexington One, each of our top 10 finalists receives an additional check for $250 from the school district, as well as a custom baseball card for them to hang in their classroom. Hopefully you got a chance to see them when you walked into the stadium tonight. They were out front, very cool. The Teacher of the Year selection process is very extensive. I know from experience, you can read about the process in your program as well as seeing a list of amazing qualified judges who helped to get us to this very moment. Thank you, judges, for all your hard work. I know it was not an easy task. Of course, the teacher with the highest overall score becomes our District Teacher of the Year and represents Lexington One at the state level competition. Did you know, in addition to all these gifts, the new District Teacher of the Year will also receive a trophy, a third check for $2,000, an iPad from Comporium, and $1,000 from Mungo Foundation in memory of Mary H. Mungo. Wow, that's pretty awesome. Now, I would like to honor our former District Teachers of the Year who are in our audience tonight. If you're here, please stand. Any former District Teachers of the Year? I see some people. These individuals continue to be leaders in their schools and in our district. You can see a list of former Lexington One Teachers of the Year on our website. Let's give them another round of applause. Time to meet the last three of our top 10 finalists here. And with a pretty mean swing is Lauren McKelvey from Pleasant Hill Middle School.
Just a really fun teacher to be with, and she works hard and she knows what she's doing, and she taught us very well.
She loves her students unconditionally. She is visible, she is present, she is all in. She goes above and beyond with everything that she does.
She is someone that people connect to the minute that they meet her, and it's because she's just authentically who she is. She absolutely loves children, and she has a very large purpose as an educator.
It would not be overstating the fact that she literally has changed the lives of my own children. To say that she single-handedly affected their middle school experience would be absolutely true. She gave them confidence that they didn't know they had.
Lori McKelvey is the teacher you want your students to have. She keeps those standards high for her students, those expectations are high, and she supports her students and helps them to reach those expectations. She's fun. She's all about a relationship. No one knows their students better than Lori McKelvey does.
I wish I could be with you for my whole life and constantly be doing musical theater with you.
Lori McKelvey's teaching philosophy has always been love first, teach second. She loves and values her students and believes no one else can play their part in the world. She loves teaching theater and watching students shine when they realize how big their responsibilities are and just how important every single one of them is to a production. Ms. McKelvey works to build relationships and create safe spaces for each child, and she is amazed as she watches students grow through the creative process and learn more about themselves as individuals. Thank you, Lori McKelvey from Pleasant Hill Middle School. Stepping up to the plate now is Saxagapa Elementary's Kimberly Lewis.
This is the best one.
She never gives up on her kids, and that's real important as a parent, as all parents want. You want to know your child is loved. But for us, he's loved, and I know she gets him, and that means everything. The academics is great, and that's very important to us as a family, but the fact that she gets him is probably the most important thing for me as a mother.
She is just a jewel. She is a resource for our school, fighter for our students, and everyone loves her. Parents love her, our students love her. She is just amazing.
She always adds to my bag of tricks, a bag of strategies, helps me problem solve them, and she's also become a great friend.
She has just spent countless amount of time and patience and energy pushing him and not accepting wherever he's at, and always pushing our son to go a little bit further and a little bit higher. And because of that, he's experienced success, he likes it, he is enjoying learning, and there's no place he'd rather be than school.
I am in students. I am you.
She loves her students and their families and works hard to find meaningful and impactful ways to serve them. Ms. Lewis believes her greatest contribution and accomplishments are in the relationships she builds with her families, and she strives every day to create an inclusive, safe learning environment that creates connections between the students and the community. For Ms. Lewis, all students, regardless of ability, should receive a high-quality education. By building confidence in her students, they learn to think critically and tackle any obstacle in their path. Thank you, Kimberly Lewis from Saxagapa Elementary School. And last up to bat is finalist Cheryl Felder from White Hall High School.
Her personality is absolutely radiant. I mean, she's such a happy person all the time, and she's so intelligent, and she's impacted my life more than anyone will ever understand. She's been a big part of my high school years, my middle school years, and I mean, she's just a great person all around.
She kind of reminds me of Mary Poppins. I kind of jokingly call her Mary Poppins sometimes, because she's got such a cheerful attitude. But she's also persistent, and she doesn't give up, and she makes things happen even when they're challenging. And she does it with a smile on her face and leaving people feeling good about having worked with her in the end too.
She's just a wonderful human being. And even after they left school, she wants to hear about their accomplishments. And one of my sons calls her Mama Felder. I mean, he's just that close to her. So she's just made a tremendous impact on our lives.
She's really passionate about her students. She really cares about White Knoll High School,
and she really cares about the success of every student that comes to her program, be it the best singer in the class, and be it the one that has the most challenges in the class. She wants to make sure that every child has the opportunity to meet their true potential while they're under her leadership.
She helps all of her students in personal ways and educational ways, and she's very understanding, and she'll always be there for all of her students no matter what is going on in their lives.
Music has been a lifelong passion for Cheryl Felder, and she says she is lucky to teach what she loves at White Knoll High School. She understands the impact the arts have on student well-being and helps her colleagues find ways to incorporate music and song to help increase human connection in their classes. She cherishes the relationships that she's built with students and their families, as well as watching her students succeed after they leave her risers. A quote that she uses often in her classroom is, "We are for us, not for me, not for I, but for us." Ms. Felder encourages her students to always remember the music and songs that keep them strong, and she hopes the music will continue to help inspire them to be the people that they are meant to be. Thank you, Cheryl Felder from White Knoll High School. Wow, those are some amazing Teachers of the Year, am I right? Can I give you one more round of applause? Could we have the house lights up for a minute, please? Would all of this year's Teachers of the Year please stand up? Now with support staff, principals, assistant principals, anyone else who goes to work every day at one of our schools, please stand. Teachers, you're supposed to stay standing. I want everybody. Those are lots and lots of heroes in this very room, and we thank each and every one of you for your tireless work, the work that you do every day for our students, our staffs, and our families. Let's give them one more round of applause. Give yourself a pat on the back. I think it's time for a stretch. Hudson, would you mind joining me on stage? Hudson, do you mind starting us off with singing Take Me Out to the Ball Game?
Thank you.
I know you're all ready for the big announcement, but we have one final tribute for all of our educators. I truly believe in the parallels between baseball and public education. Sometimes you win the game and you win big. That light bulb finally goes off for the student who has been struggling. Your colleague whom you've been mentoring finally finds their stride in the classroom. Your school receives a grant that you worked so hard on and applied for. But sometimes you lose. Maybe your lesson didn't go as well as you hoped, or a student that has grown tremendously in your class moves away. Or maybe you faced criticism, felt extra stress and anxiety, and been pushed to your limits, especially after the pandemic. But like baseball, public education has a long season. One loss doesn't change the overall success of the school year. Educators are the star pitchers, the power hitters, the golden glovers who can impact society on a local and global scale in changing students' lives for the better. Thank you for catching the curveballs, line drives, and pop flies. Thank you for keeping your eyes on the ball day in and day out. Thank you for the grand slams and the game-winning strikeouts. Let's welcome our Gilbert High Chamber Choir to the stage as we see our educators in action one last time. Beautiful. Thank you so much to the Gilbert High School Chamber Choir led by GHS Choral Director Craig Quayle. You may have heard more musical talent outside in the lobby as you came in. Thank you to the White Knoll High School Jazz Band led by Otto. Mr. Haga is the director of bands at White Knoll High School. Also a big thank you to Lexington High's Wiley Wildcat and the Lexington High state-winning varsity cheerleaders who cheered our Teachers of the Year on as they entered the stadium tonight. Also thank you to Lexington High School students with Wildcat TV who are helping us live stream this event. I think it's the first time we've done that. That's pretty awesome. Thank you to River Bluff High students, Anna Benedetto, Larissa Carrillo, Aiden Higginbottom, Audrey Neese, Michael Ma, and Kaushik Nidagatu for helping us hand out programs. Thank you to Lexington High student Dakota Bain and Gilbert High student Amanda Allen who are helping us produce tonight's event. You are producers. And last but certainly not least, thank you to the fabulous Netherland Middle School student, Hudson Freeman. And the incomparable Lexington One retiree, Camille Jones, on the keyboard. But I would be remiss if I didn't recognize one last special person tonight. Our ace. Would Sue Carter, Pleasant Hill Elementary Interventionist, please join me on stage. Sue Carter had the honor of being named Lexington One's Teacher of the Year last year for the district, and she has represented our district well. Sue Carter's decision to pursue education and focus on helping students who struggle with learning came from watching her younger brother struggle in school. She never wants to see children give up because of their perceived inabilities. She works diligently every day to find creative ways to equip her students with the strategies needed to succeed. Ms. Carter knows that while it may take time and much repetition using various strategies, the big smile and the "I did it" will always be worth the journey. She helps students believe in themselves and become independent and confident problem solvers who are successful in their skills. It is because of her students that she works to perfect her craft. Please join me in welcoming District Teacher of the Year, Sue Carter. Sue, thank you so much for your service this year. Tell us, why did you decide to become a teacher?
I would have to say, even as a little kid, it made me sad to see how hard school was for some students academically. So I wanted to try to make a difference in the lives of all kinds of learners.
What has been the most rewarding part of serving as Lexington One's Teacher of the Year?
Being a voice for the teachers and the students for Lexington One. This has been the most incredible honor, and I have not taken it lightly. I have tried to represent you well because you deserve to be represented well.
What advice would you give the educators in the room tonight?
Pray earnestly, love deeply, and take care of each other.
I have one more question for you tonight, Ms. Carter. Would you do me the honor of announcing our new district teacher of the year?
Absolutely. Dedicated to students, this educator taps into her playbook and fiercely prepares students for their future while building positive relationships with both students and their families. With a smile on her face and with open arms, this educator creates a positive atmosphere and a safe learning environment which allows students to see their full potential. A team player through and through, this educator believes that communication, collaboration, and perseverance are essential in helping students thrive. Being a teacher has been this educator's dream since she was a small child, and now she uses her passion to not only provide for preschool students, but children who need to be successful. She also works tirelessly to promote the inclusion of children with disabilities and beyond. As Jennifer Stanley, Lake Murray Elementary's principal said, this teacher has a heart for education and a heart for the students that she serves. Fans, please join me in congratulating Lake Murray Elementary Teacher of the Year, Katie Handel.
Just so I could go to Lexington School, even though my dad continued to drive an hour away, and my mom became an educator at Lexington One, who I learned everything from, so thank you for doing that. To my husband and my kids, thank you for being such an encouragement, and I know my 9-year-old is saying, I told you so right now. And to Lake Murray, wow. It is absolutely an incredible place to work, and I'm sorry that not everybody gets to experience that. Our admin team, Jennifer, Lisa, Jason, y'all make working for you just fun. You're so supportive and encouraging and such wonderful leaders. And to all my colleagues, you are incredible too. Even if we aren't on the same hall, we still support each other, we collaborate with each other, and I've just really enjoyed the last couple years, really getting to know a lot of people outside my team. Lastly, but most important, my team, you cannot beat the preschool team at Lake Murray. They are an incredible group of people who just support each other and work together and are truly there for children, and it's just so much fun to be with everybody. Christy, I couldn't ask for a better partner. We're going to really miss you next year. Rhonda, you're the speech therapist around, and Melissa, our OT, and Jamie, our PT. I just absolutely love you. And the true unsung heroes are our instructional assistants. And you are only as good as your instructional assistants, and mine are absolutely incredible. So thank you to Debbie and Kelly and for Rachel for stepping in for the last couple months. I just couldn't do it without you. Y'all are like our right hand, and y'all deserve this with me. So thank you so much.
I want to make sure to take a moment and congratulate once again